AC. It's too damn cold for AC. No AC. Oh, shit. Good evening, people. Good evening. Time to go home. Because it's been a crazy day. It has been a crazy day. Where's the queendom? Where my family at? Where my people? Hey, Kyle. Hey, Kyle people, bush people, gutter people. Hey, everybody. Because I got to tell y'all what went on today. We had a hectic day. We literally had a hectic, a crazy hectic day. And I got to tell my peeps what happened. So, where's everybody at? Thank you. Thank you for the thumbs up. Come on, light. It's dark. Oh, you guys. You guys, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. It's already getting dark. It's 6 o'clock after 6. And it's already getting dark. Let me see. Where's my other phone? 6:16. Whoa. 6:16. It's already getting dark. I'm not ready. I am not ready. Convicted murderer Derek Chauvin awarded what? The clouds. Look at the cloud. Ooh, it's so gray and dark back over my way. So that means back where I live, it must have been raining and it already started and it's heading over this way because it looks like it's already dark. It's really dark and gray back toward my house. Back over this way is still kind of bright, but back over this way it's still dark. It's dark and gray. I'm just not ready. I don't miss those times coming out of work and it's dark and it's already dark. When you leave the house in the morning. I did this last year. I did this the year before that. I did this the year before that. You leave the house first thing in the morning, early in the morning, and it's light. It's light outside. Then you come back home and it's dark. And if some of you guys got to leave early, if you got to leave like out of your house at 6:30, then it's dark when you leave and it's dark when you come home. Thank goodness I don't have to leave that early because I stay like 25-30 minutes away from work. So I don't have to leave that, like literally, I have to be at work at 9 o'clock. I can leave my house at 8:30 and get to work at 9. So I don't have to leave that early. So it's usually daylight by 8 o'clock. By 7:30, it's usually daylight. But my kids, they leave the house and it's still dark outside in the morning because they have to be at their bus stop at 6:20. So it's still dark, but then they get out of school at 2 o'clock, 2:15. So they get home about 2:30, 2:40. So it's still daylight outside when they come home. Now it's dark when they leave. It's daylight when they come home. It's daylight when I leave. It's dark. It will be dark when I come home. I ain't ready. I'm not ready. And then if I go to my other job, you know, if I start working, my other, like tonight, I got to work my other job. And I hate that I wish that I hadn't said I was going to come, that I was going to come in, but I already had accepted it. And so I'm just like, okay, I got to do it. But really, I just want to go home, have me some wine, and I literally want to relax because it's been so busy. And then today, so yesterday I got cursed out twice. This guy, some places when you renew your lease, they give you a complimentary carpet cleaning. So he was offered a complimentary carpet cleaning before I had even gotten there. Now, I wasn't even working there before. They had already messed up his dates. So the guy who used to work there that no longer works there said, I'm going to put your date in. I'm going to put the in. We're going to take care of it because we messed up the first time. Well, he didn't put it in. He still didn't put it in. Whoa, what is y'all doing? He still didn't put it in. So the guy came into the office fussing and cussing. And I said, okay, I'm not aware. I wasn't even here then, but I will talk to the maintenance supervisor, which our maintenance supervisor is a woman. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it when women do a man job and they do it well. So, and she's great. She's awesome. So I told him I would talk to her and I would get back to him, or she would talk. So she said, don't worry about it, Gina. I'm going to call him. I'll call him back. She didn't get to call him back because she got busy and tied up with some emergencies, which today they had to shut the water off to some of the buildings because they had an emergency. So he comes back into the office, cursing, acting a fool. And he said, well, I thought you was going to tell her. You said you was going to tell her, and ain't nobody still been at my house yet. And da-da-da-da. And I'm like, well, sir, I did tell her. I did let her know. She said she was going to contact you. Well, she didn't contact me. You said that 2 hours ago. I said, okay, well, I will contact her again and let her know that you're still waiting. No, if I come back here one more time, I'm going to need to speak to a manager, or I want to talk to corporate. If I come, you going to give me, I said, I don't have corporate's number. You can get it offline. You can Google it. He says, well, I'm going to need to speak to the manager then. I said, the manager's not in. She wasn't working. I said, I can't make her appear. Well, you going to have to do something. Out of all the people, I don't even know this man, ain't never dealt with him before. I ain't even been there but a couple of weeks, okay? I've been there like 2 weeks or 3 weeks. I think, 3 weeks I've been there already. I haven't even been there a month yet. And he's going off. So he came back again. I said, oh no, I'm not dealing with his ass no more, because I try to be real nice and I try to be nice as others, because I understand the frustration when you're living in a apartment community and you have to deal with a bunch of, because I've lived in apartment communities and I've worked for them. So I understand how things go. But you ain't gonna be talking to me no any kind of way, and I'm trying to help you. That's what we not doing. Y'all see how red my eyes is and how tired I look? Cause that's been the long fucking day. What I had to deal with all day, okay? So and they was cussing oh my God. My manager got it the worst. She got it the guy came and cursed her out so freaking bad because of his dryer. He said, I don't know nobody that's gonna be waiting to get their dryer fixed for 15 months. I just don't know. If you're supposed to fix my dryer and you don't come within the first week, if we going on the second week of my dryer supposed to be fixed, I'm coming to sit in your office. I'm sitting in your office and y'all gonna get a maintenance guy to follow me back to my apartment to get it fixed. Nobody's gonna keep telling me for 15 months that we're gonna come and fix it, we're gonna change it out, we're gonna do whatever, and then don't nobody do it. I don't understand that. Who takes their clothes to the dryer constantly, and you say you paying your rent on time and you doing all of this, but you waited 15 months. You waited 15 months and your dryer still ain't fixed. So he came in there and he went, when I say he went berserk, She's like, well, sir, what do you want me to do? He said, I want you to fucking fix my dryer. He said, I want you to fucking fix my dryer. He said, y'all haven't did shit. He was like, I've been waiting for 15 months. He was like, just do your fucking job. Dude, this is a fucking job. Calm as ever. I love my boss. She's amazing. I don't know nobody else who would have been that calm. They would have put his ass out. Me, I would have walked off. I would have walked off. And then my coworker told me that, because I don't work on Fridays or Saturdays, told me Friday another chick came up in there going the fuck off and was hitting the desk and walking up on the other leasing agent. See, that's what I got a problem with, because back in the day when I used to do leasing and property management and all this stuff, you didn't get that. You get some people that will get kind of, snippy with you and get upset about certain situations, but you never had to worry about if somebody was gonna walk up on you, if somebody was gonna hit you. They never got all in your face like this and shit, and ready to curse you out. You just didn't, you didn't deal with that back then. And she even said it, because she's been in management for a long time, and she said the same thing. She said, yeah, Gina, we didn't deal with that back then. And I'm like, and I said, that's why I walk off. The second I see somebody, when you get so freaking irate to where you're, pointing at me all in my face and you walking up on me, let me just remove myself from the situation. Let me walk away and stuff, because if you put your hands on me, we're going to have a problem. You put your hands on me, we're going to have a problem. I'm not doing that. I'm not, nobody's going to put their hands on, no job worth that. Ain't no job worth your life. And these people is freaking crazy. I told you guys, y'all remember when I used to count books? Some of you guys remember, because I used to go live sometimes when I worked at the warehouse where I was counting books. Got paid really well. That same warehouse, not too long after I quit, and I went to another job, and I didn't quit because the warehouse job was bad. It was great. The managers, the supervisors, everybody at the warehouse itself was great. But the staffing company that I got it through, that I was working through, was full of shit, because they was taking our money and they wasn't paying us accurately. And I can't fuck with you when you fucking with my money, because I'm a single mom and I got kids that I gotta feed and take care of. And when you start playing games with my money, we got a problem. And I guess they thought that, I don't know what the fuck they thought, because of course they was already doing this too, because I worked with a lot of Mexicans. And I would help them with their English and everything. They would help teach me Spanish and stuff. And a lot of them was here, illegally. They couldn't say anything. So if money was missing from their account, they really ain't going to say nothing, because they need the job. I went and told that bitch, one thing I can do is add, subtract, multiply, and divide. Bitch, you're not going to fucking play with my money. And I told them that. After the third time they had did that, I quit. But anyway, the company, the warehouse where it was located, was on the news because another employee was frustrated, got into it with supervisors or whoever, and came back and shot the fucking place up. It was all over the news. I felt so bad, because I worked with a lot of those people that was there. And I was just like, I just quit. I had just quit. That like shook me up. It tore me up. So now, whether it's leasing, whether you at a fucking grocery store, you have to watch your tone and how you talk to people, because these motherfuckers will leave out the door and they will come back in and shoot the whole fucking place up. So that's why I don't argue with them. Yeah, you have, and a lot of them, they want you to argue with them. They want you to argue with them. They want to go back and forth with you. I'm not doing none of that shit. Oh, you right. You right. You can go be, let the boss tell you wrong. Let corporate tell you. That ain't my job. If you think you right, yeah, honey, you right. I can't make you happy. I can't change nothing. I have no authority to do what I wish I could. I would love to, but I have no authority to change your lease, to do this and that, to extend your rent payment. I don't have none of that authority. I'm sorry, I can't do it. But you're right. That's how I do it, because at the end of the day, when I leave that freaking job, I want to go home to my children. That's all I think about. We had about 6 people today that came up in there irate. All 6 of them came up in that job irate. My boss was just cool, calm, as collected as she could be. The other young lady, the other leasing aide that was with me, she was cool, calm, and collected as she could be. You know where Miss Gina was? I was turning up. My face was in the goddamn computer. Like, I was so close to my computer, I probably could have crawled in the motherfucker. Because I'm not playing with them people. I'm not arguing with them. I'm not going back and forth with you. I'm not none of that stuff. I don't get paid enough to be risking my life for the penny ante jobs. No, no, no. And I get paid well. I get paid decent. I'm happy with my pay. I'm happy with my bonuses and all of that I get. I'm very happy with it. I can't complain. But I'm not gonna, no, they don't pay me enough to risk my life to be arguing with these people, especially when these folks walk up on you. And when she told me that woman came in there and walked up on my co-worker, walked up on her and was banging on the desk, and she said the manager had to get between her and the leasing agent. Oh, hell no. See, this bitch might pull out a knife or anything and shank both of you guys. I'm not doing it. No, I'm not doing it. I'm not. So today was just a crazy day. I told them tomorrow is going to be a brighter day. It's going to be awesome. I'm speaking into existence. I got my lottery tickets this morning. I'll probably buy me a couple of more. Cause look, I'm going to hit this. I'm where I ain't got to worry. But she says, Gina, well, I hope I could be. She said, if you win, girl, I hope I could be your friend. I said, let me make you this promise. I said, I'll make you this promise right now. I said, if I hit that big one, if they tell me I'm the Powerball winner or I'm the mega winner, I said, you can quit your job tomorrow, because I promise you I'll write you a fat check. You won't even have to work again. And I meant that. I meant that. Like, that's the thing. We do not look out for our own people. And you know what? It touches me and it hurts me at the same time, because I be so happy when our people win. I was just saying, when I heard about the mega and the Powerball, I said, man, I pray somebody win that money that needed. But then I said, no, I don't. I said, I take that back, God. Literally, I was talking to the Lord. I said, Jesus, somebody that needed to win that money. Then I said, no, I don't. I hope the person that God sees fit to win that money, I hope they win. Whoever the Lord, I don't give a damn if they're a multimillionaire already. If that's who the Lord sees fit to win that money, that's who I want to win that money. Because we have seen time and time again where our people have won this, less fortunate people have won this money, crackheads have won this money, and they blow it all. You remember the guy that won that money, all that money, and he got on drugs, and the girlfriend, and he overdosed, and he lost his house, he lost all his stuff. He started living in a warehouse that his stuff was stored in. Then he lost that, and he died broke. The millionaire, the Texas guy, the Texas grandpa, he was already a millionaire, they said. Already a millionaire. Then he won gobs of millions, bought his kids everything, got robbed several times. Because I always watch, do y'all watch the lottery millionaires, the lottery winners that move, the ex-lottery winners, or the lottery winners that TV show that loses all their money and stuff? It's a good show. I watch that all the time. And his granddaughter died. She overdosed. She was a crackhead. It's just sad when you hear about these people, because like they say, they're not prepared. They're not prepared for all this money that they have, and they spend. They don't think about, investing. They buying all kind of shit. What you need a plane for? Why you buying a plane? You gonna have to have more than a couple of million that you won to keep up with a plane, because the fuel alone the fuel and the upkeep alone is millions and millions of dollars. So I don't get it, but I pray that whoever wins, either or, that it's the person that really needs it. If I win that money, oh my goodness, honey, I'm gonna have so many foundations and stuff that's going on for my people, for the less fortunate, for those in need. Genuine places where. Do you remember? You know what I miss that they should bring back? See, we need to bring back a lot of the old school stuff that we used to do. Remember when your kids could go to the game room and they were safe? That was a place that they can just go and like, I would love to have a place like that and to call it Mama's house. Call it Mama's house, where they can go and it's all kind of games. They can go in there and play games. We can have somebody there that can tutor them if they get, like, right after school. Where y'all going? Mama's house. We'll have a tutor there. This is my dream. These are things that I like to do. I like to do anything that is going to help our people. So it would be a game room. We would have tutors there. We would have a little bar and grill where they can get lunch or dinner, because a lot of the kids, when they go home to after school and stuff, there's no food there. There's nobody there to help them with their homework. And then also, I would love to provide transportation, because a lot of these kids, unless fortunate, they have no way to get back home. So we will provide transportation, to get them back home. And I want it to be strictly nonprofit. So I would love it, because I remember back in the day when my kids would get out of school and they would ask me, "Ma, can I go to the game room? Can you give me some quarters so I could go to the game room?" And the pinball machine and all that stuff, was there. It would be love. That's what we need. We need to give these kids something to do besides them just going home, being on a video game. They stay stuck in their room. They don't go out. We don't have trips like we used to be. The school don't have trips anymore like they used to have. They don't have enough bus drivers or anything now, they're saying. So we got to make a change. We have to make a change. We have to give our adolescents something to do, something to look forward to. Like, we need to show them. We need to show them that we care, that we're here to help. All these kids don't even know how to sign checks. They don't even know how to put their signature on it. You tell them to sign, put their signature down, they don't know what the fuck you talking about. I remember my son told me when I went binge, y'all know binge, when I went to take binge to go open up his checking account for his job and everything, his direct deposit. And the lady said, "Okay, you need to put your signature on there." He said, "Huh?" She said, "You need to put your signature on, you need to sign." He said, "I don't know how to do that." I said, "What?" I wasn't even aware. I said, "What?" He said, "Mom, we don't write in cursive. They don't teach us that." So my son never knew how to write it. It's great when his siblings know, but he doesn't. My younger ones, the only reason they know is because I teach them. But these kids don't even know. I get young adults that come into my office, and when I tell, they don't even know how. Let me tell you something. They're filling out the back of the checks and the money orders. Literally. We have to take the pens away. You know how you have the pens and you tell them they could just take one? We have to take the pens away, because they will sign the back of the check or the back of the money order because they think that's what they're supposed to do, because the schools or no one taught them how to even sign or fill out a check. There's 18, 19, 20 something year old, and they say every single time, "Oh, Miss Gina, I thought that was what I was supposed to do." And I'm like, "No, baby, now you got to take that back, because we can't use it. We can't cash it." So we took away the pens so that when they get ready to move in and they bring their money, they don't sign anything. Because if they sign it, we can't cash it. We can't use. And then some of them, there were so many that I think one and I told you guys about this. 1 month I was renting so many units out, and they were all the kids were under 25. Every single one of them was under 25, and I think I had at least between 6 and 8 move-ins, and every single one of them on 25, and they didn't know what to do. And do you know they was bringing me blank money orders, blank cashier's check that was not filled out, thousands and thousands of dollars, because they got to pay first month's rent and they got to pay security deposit. So some people's checks were for 2,500, 2,700, 1,800, 1,200, big amounts of money, and they would hand it to me, and they would say, here you go, Miss Gina. And I would say, you didn't sign this. I would be like, and they like, I know you was gonna sign. You was just filled out. I said, baby, I talk to him like I talk to my kids. I said, I'm telling you this, and it's coming from the heart, because you're the same age as my children. I said, never give nobody a blank check. No, I said, I don't care who it is. I said, I don't care how nice they seem or what. I don't care. I said, never give anybody a blank. And they're like, well, it's you, Miss Gina. I said, I understand that it's me, but anybody. Not even me. I said, sign it, put Howdy Doody, Mickey Mouse on there, anything. I said, now prove to me. I put it behind my back. I said, now prove to me you just gave me that check. And they be looking around, and I said, no, prove to me that, I want you to prove to me that you just gave me that check. They said, well, don't you got cameras and stuff in here? I said, you think I'm going to tell you that? Do you think the thief that took your money, you think the thief going to tell you, oh yeah, by the way, we got cameras in here? I said, so what if we don't have any cameras in here? It's my word against yours. Prove to me. And all of them said the same thing. I can't, Miss Gina. And I'm like, baby, that's why if you don't do anything else, make sure you sign it and you put the the apartment information on there that you're moving in. Because then that money order, that check can be tracked, because your signature is on there, and this is where you moving. People, they don't understand. I be having to teach them, because I got younger kids. I have children under 25 that's moving into their place, and I wouldn't want nobody taken from them. I would want a honest leasing agent, an honest leasing consultant, to help them, and teach them the right. I said, so I'm teaching you the right. So I'm not fussing at you or anything, but I just want, my bosses would be in the back. I said, Gina, I heard you. You right. I said, I just do it. I have to do it and teach them that, because they may go somewhere else and not get me. You understand what I'm saying? They may go someplace else and not get a great leasing agent like me that have children their age that will tell them the truth, and they'll just let them go and take their fucking money and go and cash it. How you going, when you got a money order, that's hard to prove. That's hard to prove. Somebody go and cash that money because you gave them a blank money order. How you gonna prove it? They say, well, I got the receipt. I say, you got the receipt, but you didn't sign who it was. That don't, you think when people go and bring money orders in to cash it in, that it tells them, oh, it was sold to such and such? That receipt means nothing when it's blank. So I be having to teach my girls. Keep it cute. Gina, I was just thinking today about some kind of youth center. I used to have a daycare. I don't want to do that again, but I wouldn't mind having a youth center. I love it. Keep it cute. I love it. I would love to have that as well. Yep. I used to have a daycare center, and I made a lot of money. This is back in the day when daycare centers was popular. And I have, now I'm just done. I got a lot of kids myself. I'm just not getting them all out the house. I don't want to take care of kids no more, but I love children. I logged into work and was like, what am I doing? This isn't what I'm supposed to be doing. I had a whole conversation about it with my husband. Wow, that's amazing. That's great. That's great. And I'm sure with you having that conversation with your husband, you can definitely come up with something. And let me tell you something, with what these kids is going, they have nowhere to go. They have nowhere to go. They have no one to teach them anything, to show them anything. Do you know how many grants, how many people that will help you get this youth center together? You could probably even get the space for free, for nothing. Because there's so many properties, there's so many spaces. Ain't nobody paying no rent for nothing because you can't hold any big occasion. And so all these people is going bankrupt and not being able to do it. And if someone was to charge you, it would probably be next to nothing. It would probably be literally next to nothing. All because nobody's renting out space. You know why? Because they work from home. The only reason I still have my office is because my office is $200 a month. Everything's included. The internet, lights, the gas, everything is included. And it's outside of my house. So when I have customers and I have people, I can do it there. Now I got my own little space and studio inside of my home, but I needed a space to where I can have customers come. I can hold conversations with them and everything, and they're not around my children. And that's the only reason why I have an outside office. And most of the time, Angel's want to come with me there. I don't let her come with me if I have appointments. If I have appointments, no, Angel, you can't come. Just like that's the reason I got the space, because I don't want them, because I know a lot of people, even my kids, my grandkids, my mother, she does eyelashes, and she's an esthetician. She does the eyelashes, the makeup, the facial, she does all of that. But the customers have to come to her house. So what she usually do is, if she knows she has an appointment booked, she'll have my son come and get the girls, and then she'll do it at her house. But she doesn't even like it. She's like, no, I need a space. She said, I think it's time for, and I said, right now, this is the best time, girl. You can get a space for about $200-300. They got another office space. It's a little bigger in my building for $300. I'm thinking about moving into that space. But then I'm like, okay, I'm comfortable where I'm at. It's a great price. Maybe I'll stay where I'm at. So I really haven't decided. I had my daycare in the early mid-2000s. It was very lucrative. No daycares are on every corner, but we need places young adults to go. Yes, definitely. We need places where young adults can go and feel safe, where they can come and they can talk over their problems, where they can go and somebody can teach them how to read, how to fill out a job application, how to open up a bank and checking account. Remember when we had all of that? Do y'all not remember in school? I can remember like it was yesterday when we had classes where they taught us how to open up a bank account. They taught us how to write checks. They taught us, how to start just not too long ago. I remember my son and daughter had to dress up in a suit or something. Like they were going on a business interview, and they were doing actual interviews in the class. So y'all not remember that when we had, what was it, business day or whatever it is, and everybody had to dress up real nice, and y'all acted out like you were going for a real job. They don't do that shit no more. They don't do that no more. And that's why these kids is deaf and dumb. And the reason why I say deaf and dumb, I'll tell you why. Because deaf, them damn video game, them headphones and shit is making them deaf. They don't hear shit. The second you take it off their head, what do they say? Huh? I know, because my children do it. And they dumb because everything that they should know, they don't know. Everything that you think that they should know, they don't know. Oh, it's crazy. It's crazy. Oh shit! I wanted to get me some ice. Let me go before I go in the house. If I go in the house, I know I ain't gonna want to do nothing. I ain't gonna want to get no ice. Let me go run and grab me. Let me go to the Thorntons. The Thorntons is not that far. And y'all know y'all know I'm a hype. I get thirsty for, I gotta have my ice. I usually get me 2 cups for in the evening. I get 2 cups of ice for that this morning to get my ice. He said, just one? He said, all you want is 1 cup? I said, because I'm on my way to work. I said, so all I need is 1 for work. It lasts me half the day. And I said, I see you after work. And so I was about to go in, and I would have been craving, and I would have been mad and pissed off, because then I would have had to take the kids and go back and get me and get my ice. So I'm just gonna run and get it right now, so I don't even have to worry about it. Yep, we had life skill classes, home economics. Sure did. My 5 kids get on my last nerve because I try to teach them, but their friends aren't doing it, so they don't want. Yep, that's how it be. They friends not doing it, so they don't want to do it. You right. That's exactly how we go. My kids go through the same thing, but I'll be like, you need to know this. You need to, like now, because of Uber and everything, Little Farron wants to drive. Little Farron is motivated. So every time I get in a car, if we headed back home and I say to Farron, you want to drive, Farron? You want to drive back home? He'd be like, yeah, Mom. He be on it. Yeah, Mom, I want to drive. And then I say, Ron, you want to drive? Ron be like, nope. I said, Ron, why you don't want to drive? You going to have driver's ass too. Nah, I ain't ready. I'm like, but you got to get ready. Where I live at, certain parts of the town, the streets, the blocks, the signal gets really, really bad. The signal is horrible. And it'll go out and it'll spin forever. So I apologize about that, you guys. But I ain't gonna keep y'all on long because I know it's gonna be spinning. I'm about to go into this Thornton. Oh, they got the gas truck here. Now, one thing I was told that anytime the gas truck is there, never get gas when the gas truck is there. Always go a day or two after. So thank God. I'll probably just get some gas in the morning when I come here. But they say never get gas. Auto mechanic told me that. Never get gas. Put gas in your car when the truck is there. So every time I see the truck, I don't do it. But anyway, I'm about to go in here, and I am about to. I gotta get my debit cards and stuff. Um, I'm about to go in here and grab my ice, go home, relax, have me some wine or something, and I'm just gonna relax and get ready for work tomorrow. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys in the morning. I love you guys. Peace, God bless, and ta ta for now.